Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragoon X Omega I. Last episode, Nico went to the Nico Resort to get some rest and relaxation. The resort is basically a place where everyone's just partying. They figure the world's going to end, so let's just have a good time before, the apocalypse comes. But unfortunately, Nika didn't have a lot of chance to rest because much of what she was doing over there was exploring the ruined city to the west of the Nico Resort. In that ruined city, she managed to get a few items, mainly the sapphire ring, but she ended up maxing out her pill, which basically is the herbs, a healing thing, a healing item for herself, and she got a bunch of experience and money. That money was able to buy her the red armor, a new armor upgrade, which increased her defense by 8, and also were able to hoard up over 7,700 Arca. That's the amount of money that she's going to need to buy the next armor upgrade, the Bioskin. The Bioskin has the same defense as the red armor, but has the advantage of every 3 steps you walk, you recover 1 hit point, so it's not going to be as good as the best armor in the game, which is like Odric's armor, which 1 hit point per step, but it'll be okay. It'll help us out because in addition to that new armor that we'll be able to buy in the town fund to the north there, we'll also be able to finally get key cards, which allow us to open locked doors, and that's going to open up some new places for us, open up some new items for us to collect. And one of those new places is the mine in Tours, where that robot X1 to the northwest of this entrance to the cave, he was looking for a piece of his old master who was buried in the mine. So I'll actually be able to venture into the mine and go look for that piece of his old master. So, but that dungeon is pretty long. It's unlike the city ruins, which were a base copy of the mountain ruins. The grave in Tours is laid out differently than the grave in Garenham that it's based on in the base game. So here we have Scaly Horror is based on the Green Dragon in the base game. We learned about this Scaly Horror back in the Nico Resort. Someone said that he was traveling through this tunnel and he got ambushed by this monster. Luckily, he said he was able to escape. And luckily there we got a critical hit to defeat it. You could probably technically defeat it earlier once you get the stare ability, but it has a 7 out of 16 chance, so just a little less than 50% chance to avoid the stare, so it's kind of a coin flip, basically to see if it'll work. So I just basically just waited, because you're gonna have to grind no matter what in this game, so I'm just breaking up the grinding up, and I figured I'll just grind, get to the point where I can easily take out that monster. You don't need a lot of strategy, because I'd have to basically grind to get the money needed to go buy all the new stuff that I'm gonna buy here. Like I said, the first thing that we're gonna buy is like I said, that new armor, the Bioskin, and the good thing that is we can sell our old armor, the red armor, back for 1,500. And 1,500 Arca is the exact amount we need to buy the wave rifle, which is our next weapon upgrade. So we're gonna do that. Buy that Bioskin. And then we can use the money that we got from selling the red armor to buy the wave rifle, and then the money we get from selling the ice armor, we can use that to buy the card keys, which are this game's equivalent of keys. Oh my son still hasn't returned yet. I found an injured man with the mech. He's at the clinic, but he looks really bad. We're gonna need a key that to talk with that man. That man we find out is actually Duke Argus. Let me tell you a secret, Vesti walks among us. Vecni is the techno goddess. That wave rifle that we got, it gives plus 5 more attack over the ice arm. That'll be a welcome addition. Who sand lies beyond the frozen wastes? We learned about Usand. Apparently the robot guard there is going crazy. Won't let the people leave. So, but there's a sonic orb we can find. That'll allow us to basically shortcut that robot and get into the town. But we can't get that until we get keys, so that's another item that the keys will open up. We learned about that sonic orb when we were in the Nico Resort, so we're going to have to actually go back there eventually. And these people are basically telling us that we'll need a nuke to get to this one place. And there's someone in the Nico Resort who kind of gave an old legend about a cloud destroying a mountain. So basically, in the base game, you had to make a rainbow bridge by combining the Stones of Sun with the Staff of Rain to get the rainbow drop. In this game, we're going to have to get a uranium core and a titanium shell, and those two things, titanium cylinder, and those two things will make us allow us to make a nuclear bomb to destroy a mountain to finally get to the end game. So that's what we'll be looking for. And once we buy card keys, we're actually able to get the items needed to make that nuke. The Stones of Sunlight were found in Tantagel Castle in the base game. It'll be found in Omethine Keep in this game. And we'll get the equivalent of the uranium core, the equivalent of the Staff of Rain in this game from when we return a piece of the X1's master from the Graven Tours. So basically, this is what we gotta do. We're going to head back into this town to now use one of our keys that we got to visit Duke August there. The man who was injured in the mech. But I'm just stepping out of the town and coming back in because much like the treasure chests in the city ruins, every time you leave this town and re-enter it, the treasure chests reset, so we can get basically unlimited gates in here. So I'm just going to go grab 2 gates, that way I can use them for later on. I won't use them exactly right now though, because as I said, we're going to want to get back to the Nico Resort, use one of our card keys there. Looks really hurt. Oh, that's better. It's Duke August. You take August's neck? No. Are you sure? This is a but thou must, so our sprite changes. I'm going to do a little bit of wandering around in the Duke August mech here. So, we're going to head back to, like I said, the Nico Resort. Get that sonic orb. Couldn't get it earlier because we lacked a key. This is the cheapest place to get card keys. The other places are Usand, which is basically this game's equivalent of Cantlin in Dragon Warrior, and then of course the Keep, which is Tantagel Castle. But this is the cheapest place, but this is kind of out of the way to come back here to buy keys. So I'll just be buying keys at different locations as I, as I go along. Basically wherever I'm closest to. Because money eventually becomes not much of a problem. We only have 2 more pieces of equipment to buy. The second best rifle, the rail rifle, and then the best shield in the game, the Sigma shield. And we'll be able to get them after some grinding. Needed to basically get to the level we need to be able to reach Phuun safely. So money, while it'll take a while to get some of the money, it'll take longer to get the levels that we need. So money, like I said, will not necessarily be a problem anymore in the game. So it doesn't matter that future card keys we bought at a more expensive price. We do want to keep though the max of 6 card keys, because eventually later on we'll get to the ruined town in this game that is the equivalent of Hawksness in the base game. And Hawksness had the Odric's armor, the best armor in the game. in this town, the Phuun town in this game, we're going to get the equivalent of Odric's armor. It's going to require a lot of keys. Actually, it's going to require the max amount, 6. So once we use a key, we're going to want to restock to 6 whenever we can, especially before we head to that town. But we will not be going there for a while. We're going to get a lot of usage out of this bioskin armor. So expensive, but really a good purchase. I'm going to do a little bit of wandering around here, like I said, in Duke Arx's Mecca, just because it's neat. I might as well do it while I have a new sprite, mix things up. Just like in the base game, you don't have to rescue the Duke. It slightly changes the ending. In the bonus episode, I will show off the ending because I did for the test run. I have a save where I beat the game without rescuing Duke. So we'll see that ending, and then also the equivalent of if we beat the game in the Duke's mech. So both of them just slightly change the ending, very slightly, like just change one quick scene, but we're able to see them all. But I'm just going through this game as if I never played it before, so you want to rescue the Duke because he'll end up giving you a locator cube, and that helps you find the Nuke Tech badge. In the base game, you had to have Odric's token to prove that you were a descendant of Odric to have the wizard combine the Staff of Rain and the Stone of Sunlight to make the rainbow drop. In this game, we needed to combine those two pieces of the nuclear bomb together in a nuke factory. And in order to get access to the nuke factory, we need a nuke badge. And we'll learn that some scientists dropped the nuke badge somewhere in the world. And once you find that, you can use that to get into the nuke factory. So you can basically see how they basically took the basic Dragon Quest game and just gave it a science-fi, facelift. So instead of magic, we're using technology. So speaking of technology, we're going to get the Sonic Orb, which is this game's equivalent of the Fairy Flute. We were told that they put some guy in a room, and he was bumbling about an orb, but then he died. And he's actually in this room here. This bed is lumpy. It feels like something's in it. I'm getting mad. So yeah, if we go in and talk to the person, they give that hint that the bed is lumpy. What can make the bed lumpy? Well, the Sonic Orb buried underneath it, or buried in it. So. And this will, like I said, the Fairy Flute, how it puts the golem to sleep outside of Cantlin in the base game. In this game we have a robotic guard that went crazy, and outside of Usand, and that orb will basically scramble its circuits up, basically put it to sleep. So let's go raid the Lord Vin's treasury here. Unfortunately, just like in the base game, the money that we get here from looting this treasury is not enough to cover the purchase of a key card. But I want to collect everything in this game, so, and like I said earlier in the episode, money isn't really much of a problem anymore. Yeah, we do have those two things to buy, but we'll get more than enough gold during our level grinding to make up for that gold. Arca that we're going to lose. So finally, now that we have door keys, or card keys, we can talk with this person in jail here, and they're like the old man in the base game that restores our MP for free, or in this game our psychic points, our PSI points. So yeah, unfortunately you can't use that trick of the base game to avoid going to the inn, just healing yourself and then getting your magic refill for free. Here we have a titanium cylinder. That's our stones of sunlight. Nothing happens. Can't do anything with that until we get the uranium core. We'll get that, like I said, from returning a relic of X1's master that we'll find in the grave in Tours, the mining Tours. Finally be able to access that because we have card keys. We're going to want to refill our card keys here. So, just say a little bit more expensive than back in Phuun there, but we just want to fill up, so. And we hit our limit for the day. Alright, so we're back to 6 card keys. We'll need, just like I said, 1 to get into the mine, but we can refill, and then we'll need a few in Busan, but then we can always refill our card keys in Busan. So we come back here, and surprisingly none of these guys' dialogue changed. One dialogue does change in the Shanty Town once you rescue Duke August. Maybe these guys would be like, oh man, you rescued Duke August. Lord Zviz, though, his dialogue changes. My lord, I returned. I would have died if not for this woman's aid. How nice of her. But she steals metal trash, August. I owe you, Nika. Take this locator cube. I wish I could go with you, if not for my injuries. I'll always be thinking of you. Please be careful out there, Nika. Farewell. And we don't want to record our data yet. Even after Duke August returns, yeah, these people won't say anything. I'll show that dialogue off later on in a future episode. But the locator cube is if you like Gwaylin's love from the base game, and I'll tell you how far away you are from the keep, and that'll let us find where that nuke badge is dropped. We'll learn about the nuke badge much later when we get to Busan, but that won't be for a while. Next episode, we're going to tours to go visit that grave and the mine. Take care. Bye.